Welcome to Meet the Ocean. I'm your host, Paul North, and if you didn't already know, it is the year 2021. I mention this because it has been a while since we've released a podcast. Well, what happened? Did we take a break? Did we have a winter siesta? Did a dolphin borrow our microphone and not return it? You never really know around here, so it's worth asking. But the truth is, we have been very busy creating two unique experiences that transport people to Antarctica. All in a pandemic season where the world is denied the ability to travel to such a far-away place. Under impossible circumstances, our nonprofit joined forces with the talent of the Las Vegas circus performance community to create a conservation film like the world has never seen. A blend of polar media and performance. A 30-minute film that is a journey through the ecosystems of the Southern Ocean. It's kid-friendly and a fundraiser for our educational outreach. And it's called Winter in Antarctica. Check it out at winterinantarctica.com because it's cool. Actually, it's cold. Well, technically, it's sub-zero, but that's only if you're talking Celsius. Anywho, now on to today's podcast and our other polar access portal, the Penguin Pen Pal program. Wait, hold on. What? Did somebody say penguins? I feel like someone just said penguins and pen pal in the same sentence. What could that mean? What is a Penguin Pen Pal program? Well, I'm glad you asked. I think, first off, we should all admit that the world could use a little more penguins at the moment. Something to relax the mind and remind us all that the planet we live on is quite special and in need of our help. So, Meet the Ocean created a dynamic way to interact with several species of our favorite flightless birds. Beginning with over 30 minutes of 360-degree virtual reality recorded in Antarctica. So by using a special access code and a smartphone, you can come eye to eye with a penguin. Several, actually. Oh, yeah, there's also a card game designed by a National Geographic certified educator in Miami who also designed some rockin' juvenile penguin stickers. There's a photo book and postcards, and oh, maybe the most important part, a letter from a penguin. I know you have questions. How can a penguin write? How can they even hold a pen? They don't have fingers. Can they even speak a human language? First of all, you'd be surprised at how intelligent these birds actually are. But secondly, we have a big network of marine educators that have been helping the penguins to communicate with children around the world. If all of this sounds a bit odd to you, well, sometimes you just have to hear it to believe it. And so, I present the very first letter written by a penguin for our Pen Pal program. And I hope you enjoy.
Hello, human friend. I am a penguin. If you don't happen to know what a penguin is, I've included a picture of myself. Now that you see that a penguin is a bird, you might think we can fly. But this is not true. But we're the best swimmers. That's what the albatross tells me anyway, and their wings are so huge I have to believe what they say. I don't have a name, not a human name, so if you want to give me one, just make sure that it's a cool one. Also, being a penguin makes writing hard because I don't have fingers, but that's okay, I have flippers. That does mean it takes me a long time to write, and sometimes the scientists in Antarctica help me translate what I want to say. But I'd love to share facts about where I go swimming and what I like to eat, even though I don't have taste buds. Maybe you can tell me what it's like to be a human. I hear you invented something called an airplane, and that on one of the airplanes, a penguin did fly. How cool is that? Penguins don't have the internet, so if you want to talk about Antarctica, you can write a letter to me. Because I live in the Southern Ocean, it might take a while, but that's okay. Think about what we might learn from each other. I'm hungry, so I'm going to find some krill to eat. I hope this letter does not get soggy. Your Penguin Pen Pal.
Meet the Ocean is happy to report that the first wave of our Penguin Pen Pal program has gone out to 300 children internationally. And with your help, we can reach so many more. And I am happy to announce that the penguins and children have already made contact. The first letter returned by a young man in Oakland, California, who wrote back to his penguin. This young man wished to be identified as Charlie Brown, and Charlie Brown wants to be taught how to sound like a penguin. Well, it seems we have our work cut out for us, do we not? As we sign off on our first podcast of 2021, let's remember that our planet should always be the priority, and that we must continue to find new and dynamic ways to engage those who will inherit this Earth. You can always find more podcasts, underwater creatures, and ways to donate to Meet the Ocean's educational outreach on our website, meettheocean.org. Meet the Ocean is produced by Paul North and Andrew Gettings with sound design by Kelsey Anderson. We are a listener-supported nonprofit. Subscribe to our podcast to never miss an episode, support us on Patreon, and please rate and review Meet the Ocean on Apple Podcasts or on whatever platform you choose to listen. Until next time, may the saltwater be with you.